Okay, so once the hard drive is loaded up on your Xkey, you just do this. So you open up the drive, so press A, drive opens, then close it, and it should come up saying mixed media disk. Once it does that, you can then go over to the apps folder, go down to my apps, picture viewer, current disk, and then you click on Xkey or like whatever folder in there. Now any one of these games you can play, so let's just click on anyone, go into the game, Skyrim. Now once it says eject to load, press the home button. This is the quickest way to do it. Press the home button, go back to Xbox Home, now eject that, so press the Y button to eject, press the A button to close it, and then they'll see that disc in there. Now that's just the quick way of doing it. You can also just pick the game on the Xkey, okay, the little remote. But this, like, so if you go play game, that will now play. Now once it's played, say if you don't want to play that game anymore, so the game's loaded up. Now to go back home, press the home button, press A to go back home, yes, go back home. Now if you want to change the game that's in there, what you do is you just eject that again, eject that disk drive, and then it'll then come up with mixed media again. So you go eject, close it again, and now you can now pick the game through the apps again. Now if you wanted to use the remote when you were here, or say if you're halfway through a game, if you press eject on the Xbox twice, so see down here we got this remote here, at the moment it's in like ISO menu mode. If you press eject twice, so eject, that says tray open, press it again, press it again, now it says emulation mode. Okay, now in here you can now pick, it's very hard to see that, but in here you can now pick what game. So if you pick a game, one hard drive is connected, you go through, pick any game you want. So I've just picked any random one. Okay, and it'll now say open tray, and now you do exactly the same thing. It's the same as you've just, the way you did it just then through the apps folder. So now you go open tray, close tray, it'll now see the game that we just picked with the remote. Okay, or say if you're halfway through a game like Mass Effect and it wants to pick the second disc, that's how you get into it. You keep pressing the eject button until it says emulation. So now the game I just picked with the remote, you can now play it. See, it's there through the dashboard. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. That's how you use the Xkey.